Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Straight to the air they go. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Colts are ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Makes a cut to the right side. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you're always going to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. They'll try and throw it here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. From midfield now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking for a throw here. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Takes off right out of the read option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back to throw, needing a 1st. He finds him beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
at the Broncos' 24-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. Hits him on the out route. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
The kick by Shudak is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Pass play coming here. Setting up the running back screen. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Another carry for him. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No yards on the play, and back-to-back stops forces a 4th and 3.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. It is Cup, left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This set it down starts with an option right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
2nd and 15. This finds Franklin.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds a man right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Now looking to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. a 2-minute warning here from Indy. And it's the Broncos in an unenviable 3rd and pretty far. They'll look to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Colts ready to take the field. They're down 10 as they take over. We've got a 13-3 ball game. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Finds his back complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Throw left side, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Brought in right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They'll throw it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They are throwing it again. Complete out to the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Shudak is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. We've reached the midway point of this one, and the visiting Broncos taking a lead into that locker room. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start at Venerable Soldier Field. New England making the trip out to visit Chicago. And it's the home team who are out in front. Caleb Williams has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head south to Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. 28-16, your final. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The give now out of the shotgun. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He's got it over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they take him down right along the 30. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
He's got it. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They'll throw on 1st. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. They'll run it from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They give it to him again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a 3rd now. He's knocked through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they got to start running him out for some PATs.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Colts will take over. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Colts offense set to head out. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down for a loss. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's on the move. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to the well again. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5. A familiar sight in this contest, Bronk. He's out there again for another field goal try. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing the out route complete. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from the gun here. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Dropping back to throw. This one's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Option give here. Juke the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That's too close to the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
He puts some power on a deep one left.
Pass interference. Defense.
We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. 1st down from the red zone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Near the goal line. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll run here from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there. We're about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Denver ready for another offensive possession. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Getting out to his left. Now here, the ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The offense headed back to the field. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.